Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I know it was like a split second for you guys, but for me it was kind of like a few minutes. Anyways, yeah, so that was my cousin on the phone. She's finally on her way. She's coming from Pearland, Texas to Santa Fe, Texas, which is about 30 minutes away, give or take. But yeah, that's my phone also. That's my niece. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what we should how to go about this. I'm in Santa Fe High School. I go to Santa Fe High School. In this high school, I'm in this group called the Young Conservatives group, and what it is um pretty much teenagers in high school learn about it's an extracurricular activity after school, and what it's about is learning about the government, how to get your voice heard, and that every single person's voice matters. And I do strongly believe that. I do believe that every person's voice matters, and this group is supported by a multi-millionaire company. They might be billionaire, I don't know. But they have over 50,000 supporters, and or 500,000. I don't know. I just don't want to like over exaggerate on you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I don't really. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I just wrote a petition to Governor Rick Abbott. He's the governor of Texas. That pretty much is the voice of Texas, somewhat. And I just wrote a petition to him. I have to type it out and get it printed and everything, and get as much people as I can to sign it. And that's about our DPS system. It's like a driving issue, because I've been trying to get my license for over a year and a half now, and they just keep giving me the runaround, keep saying, oh, there's these new tests you have to take that's like 2 hours long, and then you have to have that certificate within the 90-day period of taking your actual driving test. I did that, and the problem is I go to schedule a drive time and they don't have any open until 3 months later, and by that time, my certificate for graduating the driving school to get my permit will be expired. And I already had to renew my permit once. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, so I am driving without a license, but I right now only take my Jeep on test runs for reasons like this, to make sure it's running well and see if there's any issues before I go and try and get it legalized, and I have to have my license before I get it legalized. But yeah, I mean, they just wasted my $400, for the driving school, because it's about to expire, and that's it's ridiculous. And everyone that I talk to has the same issues, man. Everyone I talk to about this, I mean, they all have the same problems with the DPS system. And I'm getting tired of it, man. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old to have people tell me what to do and shit. I know that's how everyone's life is, and that's how it's gonna be. But I'm more of an outgoing go-getter type person who wants my voice heard and will do anything to get it heard. I have a clean record with, the government and stuff, and I've never been to jail like my brother. I've never really done anything bad, and that's really saying something compared to what I had to grow up in. And I don't know. I mean, for a half a year, I had to go up to Oklahoma with my sister, and I mean, I pretty much took care of myself for the most part. I mean, her husband. I mean, there's four of us. Okay, there was me, the roommate, my sister, and her husband. Her husband was in the Air Force and got deployed overseas, so she kind of had a mental breakdown. And before he left, they kicked out the roommate because he was too messy and annoying. So they kicked him out, and then once he left, then she kind of went and did her own thing. I mean, I walked myself back and forth to work every day in the cold because in Oklahoma it was snowing at the time because it was around Christmas time. And that was about a 30-minute walk there, and then after I got off, a 30-minute walk back. Plus, I had to buy my own food every day because, I mean, she was never home to really. I mean, she grocery shopped and she got us food, but I didn't really know how to cook much of it. One time, I completely demolished macaroni because I put I think the water first. Yeah, I put the water in with the actual macaroni, and that takes away a lot of the flavor. But yeah, I mean, I also had to wake myself up every day for school, and the days that she was there and I missed the bus, she got mad at me and kind of blamed me for staying up all night on video games. Sometimes I did do that, so I can't really blame her for that. And she was going through a hard time, so I love you, Melanie. If you're watching this, I'm not trying to make y'all look bad at all. She's a great sister. I love her now. Once I lived with her, of course, though, it kind of got a little weird between us and stuff like that. But there's this dude just staring at me. But anyway, he probably thinks I need help. But no, and I also found time to go back and forth to church. That's when I really got spiritual, got into church, and yeah, I mean, I received the Holy Ghost. My religion is a type of Christian. There's many types of Christianity. It's called Apostolic Pentecostal. I mean, we are not... The church that I went to, we didn't really, have to dress up real nice and stuff. I mean, present yourself decent because you are the temple of Christ. But, other than that, I'm not going to go in too much into religion because I know there's a lot of people that might offend. So, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I mean, I practically lived at the church up there, and when I came home, it was always just depressing. I had to take care of the house, do my chores, and take care of the animals because, she wasn't always there. And I can't blame him either because I gotta go.